What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Madam Storm LeVive, and I am back with another series. This is the Lifestyle Series Part 1. So we're going to use the Storm Coded Flex Oracle, and we're going to go ahead and give this deck 3 shuffles and tap in so we can go ahead and jump into the second series of July. Okay, I'm excited about that. Like I said, y'all, these series, I feel like they are really telling a story. All right, so yeah, if I was you and you find that this reading resonates, I would really tap into series 1, which was the glow up series, if you haven't already. Okay, so each series is a 3-part series, unless the series is just that far and they need more parts. But yeah, that's what we rocking with so far. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and cut the deck, tap into this deck, and see what is the first energy surrounding the lifestyle. All right, after the glow up, right? So yeah, let's go ahead and get the first energy for the collective. We have gold bars. Okay, gold bars. So first of all, okay, before I even do anything with the deck, gold bars, I'm definitely being drawn to bars in general, right? So this is giving nightlife energy, okay, social life energy, because it don't necessarily have to just be nightlife. You know, a lot of day parties and hell, morning parties be popping off now. So yeah, and it's interesting because, again, this does not necessarily have to be in regards to nightlife. It don't have to have anything to do with food and beverage, right? This could be another type of bar, a cigar bar or lounge, or another type of place of gathering that is of a social status or a social energy. Okay, also with these gold bars, okay, so now come tying in the gold energy. Gold is a element that is very valuable. I feel like with this energy, it's definitely giving mining, because again, I did a reading over the weekend. Today is Wednesday, July 22nd, 2026, just to be clear about that. But I did a reading over the weekend, and that reading was talking about mining and agriculture and environmental sustainability and things of that nature. So I'm also getting mining with this energy. Okay, gold, just the finer things in life is what I'm getting. So this is a very luxurious bar. Okay, so an upscale bar. Okay, is what I'm getting off of this energy as well. Gold bars. Let's just see what's on the back of the card. So, okay, it says wealth and stakes. Okay, so yeah, and it's card number M1. So again, this is all about money, status, right? Again, like I said, this is high-end luxury, a very upscale type bar. So it's given even like wineries, things of that nature. Also, okay, this is given like upscale, just like how you have a lot of connoisseurs, like you got of different, like of all the different spirits, right? When it comes to alcohol, but also now that cannabis is mainstream, that is another lane because of so many different strands and people cultivating and growing their own and producing their own. So again, I feel like this is that energy. All right. Again, this is all about again, wealth, right? And so we kind of talked about that in the first series, the glow up series, right? So with this glow up, right, you're going to be in an energy where you're going to be around wealth. You're going to be around again, high vibrational, high frequency, high value, okay, men and women, okay. Yeah. So this is about your status. This is, again, the lifestyle, okay? So just take it how it resonates. If this is something that you yourself are into in regards to owning, right? Again, with the wealth and the money, right? I feel that that's something that you have the potential to produce, right? What you touch turns to gold is what I'm getting off of that energy, okay? So that's that. So we had these gold bars, and look, right behind that was man, and then at the bottom of the deck we had mansion party. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of social energy. It's a lot of, again, high value, high status. This is like, and then is because it's given like old money, like long money, you know, like this is kind of given like what, I can't even think of it, like the founding fathers type energy, like that's what this is kind of giving. Okay, I don't know. I'm trying to see where I need to go now. We got these gold bars coming out, and like I said, this is all about wealth. So let's see. We're gonna use the Oracle of Wealth frequencies, I guess. Yeah, I might as well use this. Wait, hold on, because I might have another wealth oracle that I could use, but I just want to be sure. We do have a money tarot, but we're looking for an oracle first. So we need a wealth oracle. That might be it, because I think the other oracle that I have surrounding money and abundance is abundance. But I want one that specifically speaks on, or has wealth in the title, I should say. Okay, so, and I think that may be it. That may be the one, but I feel like it's another one. Okay, see, that go two right there, and both of those say abundance. Okay, I was in the wrong. Yeah, I got a lot of cards, a lot of decks that I've been working on. So yeah, I think those are abundance. Yeah. Okay, so abundance oracle, abundance coding. Okay, so yeah, the oracle of wealth frequencies. So we're gonna see. We're gonna get this 3 shuffles. We're gonna tap in. Okay, this is Storm's Quantum Abundance Codex. So this is So this is definitely given timeline shifting, okay, and this is also given with this quantum abundance. It's like you're receiving abundance from different timelines, from different dimensions. Okay, so we're gonna see what's going on here with this gold bars energy for the collective. Okay, so we got sequence 33, triangular multiplication. Sequence 33, triangular multiplication. And first and foremost, we just gonna shout out the number 33. If you know, you know. If you don't, but when it comes to this frequency, right, it's a master number. This is a very powerful manifestation number as well. This is giving ascended master energy. Okay, so the triangular multiplication, when this is multiple income geometrically. Okay, so now I know I gotta see, I got decks for a lot of this shit. Okay, so that's interesting. So at least I know what I need for that one. But again, this is about you using. This is about you using geometry, okay, geometric shapes, okay, to, this is like grid energy, okay. Yeah, this is grid work, okay. So and this is given 8, this is 8D energy. So this is coming from the 8th dimension, okay. With this frequency, multiple income geometrically, let's see what the geometric, we're gonna pull 3, what the geometric shapes that want to represent this are, because that's the only way I'm gonna get some clarity off of it and be able to, yeah, that's the only way. So I need to find my sacred geometry deck. That's what it is. It's just using sacred geometry. Higher chakra. Where's the sacred geometry? Okay, y'all, give me 1 second. Okay, so I found it, y'all. Storm Sacred Geometry Codex. So let's get 3 energies off of this, because again, it's triangular multiplication. So there's 3 points, 3 angles. Okay, so let's get 3. Okay, sequence 33. We need 3 sacred geometric shapes for this energy. Please and thank you, Spirit, for the collective, for these gold bars. When it comes to these gold bars, okay, the first one is the tetrahedron. Fire energy, transformation, and action. Okay, so fire element, you need fire. Next, but again, these are, yeah, oh gosh. Okay, now we got chakra geometry. And this aligns energy centers, vibration, and balance. Okay, so you're gonna need to be aligned. So this is definitely this is portal energy. Okay, it's with these chakra centers, right? And then last but not least, we have a labyrinth, and this is about inner journey, meditation, and spiritual alignment. Okay, so these are the 3 things that you need at this time. All right, when it comes to because look, we got seed of life at the bottom of the deck, creation energy, and blueprint of new beginnings. See, that's the overall energy. See, the seed of life, right? You've been given the seed of life, a new life, right? And that's what you're getting ready to to plant, right? To produce new fruit, right? More abundance, right? Again, multiple, what did it say? Multiple income geometrically, right? So this is for multiple income. So you're going to be around people, okay, energies, right? Possibly a fire sign one, okay, possibly a very someone who does meditation, very high vibrational spiritual meditations, okay, and then someone who possibly is into Reiki, okay, with this chakra geometry energy. All right, so interesting energy, so that's what it's giving: Reiki, meditations, and again fire element, action, transformation. So just give me a second, because I want to see what this tetrahedron energy is all about, okay? As a shape, I'm assuming. Oh wow. Look, it's like a prism. It's a three-dimensional geometric shape, also known as a triangular pyramid. But I'm going to show you a picture. So yeah, like a little triangle. I can't really see. Okay. So yeah, so that's what it is, right? So that's interesting that we got triangular multiplication, sequence 33, and the first one that came out was a triangular energy. Now if we go back and we get some information, it's the simplest of all ordinary convex polyhedra. So it's a polyhedra, the type of a polyhedra. 4 triangular faces, 4 vertices, which is, so see, and that's interesting because I said 3 points, 3 angles. And see, now this is where there are 4. It's 4 corners, 4 and 4 points, but 6 straight edges. So there is a formula for this. The total area of all 4 faces represented by SA equals the square root of 3A squared. That's the surface area. If you want to find the surface area, if you want to find the volume, then the volume is the square root of 2 divided by 12A squared. Okay. I wanted to know, like, what is the spiritual properties? What are the spiritual properties of a tetrahedron? So, in sacred geometry, the tetrahedron is a 4-sided triangular pyramid that represents the element of fire and the solar plexus chakra. Great. So, look, we got the chakra geometry, okay? So, it symbolizes spiritual ascension, personal transformation, and focused intention. So this is going to be, so when you go in these gold bars, it's going to be all about your focused intention. You're going to have to be intentional, right, when it comes to multiplying your income. right? Is what I'm getting off of this. It ignites inner confidence, and bridge the gap between physical reality and spiritual realms. So so again, in order to bring this income from these multiple realms, these multiple dimensions, right? You're going to need this geometrical shape, the energy, the power. Practitioners use the shape to channel and amplify intentions, making it a powerful tool for manifesting desires and cleansing the aura. Okay, so not only are you going to be using it to manifest these income through these dimensions, right? But again, it's going to allow you to cleanse your aura, right? With this chakra geometry. Again, this was grid work. So the 64 tetrahedron grid. So nested tetrahedrons created a complex geometric wave structure, often viewed as the fundamental energetic framework of the universe, representing quantum balance, infinite potential, and spiritual connection to source. Okay, so with that energy, right? That's where that meditation comes in. That's where the labyrinth comes in. That's where the spiritual alignment comes in. Okay, so now that we have that, let's get the spiritual properties of the labyrinth. A labyrinth is an ancient spiritual tool. Let me show it to y'all first. That would be nice, right? Okay. So, a labyrinth is an ancient spiritual tool used for walking meditation and physical and personal transformation. Unlike a maze designed to confuse, it has one continuous path winding to a center and back out. Its primary spiritual properties include stress relief, intuitive clarity, and fostering a deep mind-body-spirit connection. Okay, so y'all, this is interesting. Because I feel like with the three energies that presented themselves for the sequence, okay, the tetrahedron, what was next? Chakra geometry was next, and then labyrinth was last. Okay, so with these three energies that presented themselves, I feel like this is the perfect example of, again, this new lifestyle, right? So this new lifestyle, what it's going to look like for you, right? When it comes to these gold bars, when it comes to, again, you and your wealth, right? And being in the frequency of wealth, okay? It's going to look like high vibrational meditations. It's going to look like, stress relief, okay, is going to look like deep mind, body, and spirit connection, okay, because again, you have to have that connection to source and to these different dimensions to be able to, again, ground and pull the energy through these portals, okay. Look at what's at the top of the deck. Portal wide, time locked treasury. Okay, I can't make this up, y'all. This is okay. We're gonna get another one. What's this gold bars? All right, so that's the first thing that's going on with your lifestyle. Okay, so it's going to be, like I say, a very this is like I said, ascended master energy. This is high level manifestation work. This is grid work, right? This is again aligning things in around you and in the ethers for you. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So next, what do we have when it comes to these gold bars and this lifestyle for the collective? So we did get a portal, but let's look at this portal. This is the portal you open, you have access to. Portal B, the ancestral vault. You have access the your ancestral vault, your ancestral stored up inheritance. You have access to it. Unlocks lineage based wealth inheritance. That's what it did. You have unlocked. See, you have access to wealth. Okay, and now you're getting ready. You're getting ready to be very wealthy. Okay, you need to understand that. So you have unlocked this lineage-based wealth inheritance. Okay, congratulations to you. Okay, so again, this is another reason why I feel your lifestyle has to change, or your lifestyle will be changing. Okay, because not only have you, this is for lineage, this is for your lineage. Okay, this is for your bloodline. All right, and that's why I feel with these gold bars, like that's why I was feeling like that old money, that loan money, that founding father energy. Okay, because again, that's how that's how old this money is. But it's definitely given. That's how long this money has been accumulating and waiting on someone in your lineage to access it, to unlock the vault, and it's given you unlock the vault. You've been given the key, okay, to the vault. So congratulations, dozen expansion right behind that. Okay, but congratulations to you on that. So we're gonna look at this portal energy. Do I have a portal deck? I think I have a portal deck. But also, I wanted to look at my ancestral deck as well. I have a portal. I got a dimensional codex. I thought I had the portal oracle. Okay, I'm like, I thought I had a portal oracle, but I do. So we're gonna look at that. And what's the other one I said? The ancestral lineage. That's what I want. I want to pull on that. I'm gonna pull one from there, and then the other one, the other two I'll pull from the portal. But where's the ancestral lineage? Here it is. Sovereign lineage, tarot of royal ancestry. Okay, the tarot of royal ancestry. Let me show y'all. All right. So let's get this deck shuffled. Y'all, see, I love that I have created a what is the word I want to use? A system. I've created a great system of decks. I love it. So let's see what we got going on when it comes to this ancestry, this royal ancestry, sovereign lineage. We got the Knight of Scepters. The Knight of Scepters coming out. When it comes to the Knight of Scepters, this is all about active pursuit of goals, discipline, and initiative required. So it is time for you, because again, going back to them gold bars, and what did I say? It's going to be very important when you're in these spaces, when you're around these high vibrational people, high value energies, frequencies, people, right? You have to be intentional about your wealth, about what it is you came to do. You feel me? Like, so again, active pursuit of goals. It's time to actively pursue your goals, and I feel like, again, because you're actively pursuing it, I feel like, again, this is also, you took the initiative. That's how you got the key. You feel me? Yeah, the royal path is right behind that. That's how you got the key. And at the bottom of the deck, look, Page of Crown. This is all about learning, leadership, ambition, and potential arising. So again, you're stepping into this role, into this 444 on the clock. You're stepping into this role, into this leadership frequency. Okay, you hold the crown. You have the crown when it comes to this lineage. Okay, is kind of what I'm getting with this royal path energy. Look, the number 33. Okay, I can't make this shit up. Okay, again, the element is crown. Okay, your destiny as sovereign of your lineage is clear. Didn't I just say that? I didn't even look. Walk it with confidence. Okay, lineage ascendant right behind that. So yeah, this is what it is, baby. You're getting ready to have the. Okay, so because this vault is open to you, you're getting ready to have access to this wealth. You're getting ready to have the funds to, again, actively pursue your goals, right? To fund your goals, to invest in your goals, to invest in yourself. Okay, awesome energy. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and I got too many decks out right now. This is overwhelming because they all in my face, and I'm just. But didn't I just say I'm so grateful that I have this system? So now I need to figure out a better way of housing this system, okay? And using the system. Okay. Hold on. That's where we're going, to the portal deck. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we get. We getting 2 from here, right? Because now we know what it is. You're getting ready to fulfill your goals and start putting money into your ideas, your craft, your business. Okay. But let's see. 2 energies, please, and thank you. What do we need to know when it comes to the ancestral vault? Okay, I just see 3311 on the time. Okay, so shadow and underworld portals. Okay, so this energy is interesting because I feel like portals for confronting shadows, purging, and transformation. This is interesting because I don't. Okay, confronting shadows, yeah, because you gotta go take back what was taken from you. You see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the darker forces, the underworld, took what was yours, took things from you. Okay, and yeah, you're going and taking your shit back. Again, this nightlife energy, okay, the underworld, okay, the underworld runs the nightlife, okay. So again, that is another reason why when it comes to you pursuing and you pouring into your goals, certain energies, certain places where you will be, right, will again be part of the underworld. So again, having to know your role, having to be intentional, right, to not get sucked into things that aren't for you, things that don't serve you, okay. So yeah, that's something that I'm getting off of that as well, because again, the reading that I did on Saturday was talking about you knowing your position and having a sitting on the throne in the underworld, okay. So all right, when it comes to the last one, we got, look, they both dark, death portal, okay. We got the death portal coming out. So Ann's identities, relationships, beliefs, and cycles, okay. And so again, that's kind of what I'm getting off of this energy. Because look at the bottom of the deck, we got the mirror portal, right? And with this energy forces self-reflection and shadow exposure. So I feel like this is your energy, right? This is why, okay, because this is going back to again the 33rd degree, okay, that the ascended master energy, okay. This is high rank, this is high ranking. I don't want to say sorcery, because this is high ranking, again, like I said, grid work, okay. This is quantum shifting, okay. This is you aligning things in, again, different realms to work in your favor. This is very powerful. This is powerful energy. All right, and then now, last but not least, see this death portal energy. See, I really didn't want to talk about it because, see, again, you sit on the throne in the underworld. So if I literally just say that, just think about what that means, okay? You have very powerful energy when it comes to endings, okay? When it comes to transformation or transforming things, like I said, to work in your favor, is very powerful on a spiritual level, okay. So it may not look like it physically. You may not be out here physically, right, causing endings, causing deaths, causing transformation, but on a spiritual level, you are. Okay. So, what was we using to clarify? Oh, we was using the wealth. All right. So the last one, the last wealth frequency, what is it? We got portal E, another portal deck. So this is multiverse exchange, okay. So just this is what we've been saying, that there's getting ready to be exchanges through the universe, through multiverses, okay. So just think about it, right? We have currency exchanges in the United States, right? And that allows you to exchange different currencies, right, across different countries, right? We have access to converting, right, money in different currencies, right? So if that is something that we can do on the physical plane from country to country, and a lot of the times, right, the value of the currencies are different, right? Which means if you're converting one to a lower currency to a higher currency, you get more money. So did I say that right? Because okay, if you take the US dollar and you convert the US dollar to euros, you're gonna have a lot of euros, way more euros. This is the same. It's the same way. Okay, so yeah, I said that right. Anyway, access multidimensional streams of wealth. Okay, so again, we already talked about you accessing you and pulling this income in, this money in from different dimensions, right? This is just confirmation of what I said, right? However, right, this is the algorithm that you are creating for yourself, this receiving loop. And see, look at what's at the bottom of the deck, because this is really what you're doing, because I literally said this is what you're really out here doing. You out here really operating in this 11D abundance energy, which is all about architect wealth. You are literally designing abundant systems that reshape reality, and that is the overall energy of this reading. That is the overall energy of you, what it is that you're doing. And it's amazing that I literally even just throughout the reading spoke on my particular system and couldn't even think of the word that I wanted to use, but I was guided to use system, right? Because the universe is again master level. Okay, this is master level multiversal architect, wealth architect. Okay, again, this is you're creating this with your own spiritual energy through the multiverses. So you really out here doing and getting it. I ain't gonna say getting it out the mud, because this is pulling it out of thin air. Okay, so first up, we got the reset portal. Okay, when it comes to this multiverse exchange, we got the reset portal. Okay, again, this is a reset for you. This wipes out old cycles, okay, and starts a new timeline, right? So you're on a new timeline. All that old energy, okay. This is old money meeting new money now. You feel me? Like, again, this is. I just don't want to keep repeating myself. Now we got the guided path portal. Because didn't I just tell you I was guided to say system illuminates the next steps on your life's sacred path. Okay, point blank, period. All right, so everything that you need, and again, I feel like this illumination, it's about this illumination. This is giving Illuminati, okay, but it's not the Illuminati that the world knows of. Again, this is spiritual 33. This is the real Illuminati. Okay, that's why I said if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Alright, and then last but not least, this is celestial portals. Exactly. Portals activated by stars, planets, and cosmic alignments. Okay, you are in a very look, you got the desire portal. Okay, it's again, whatever you want, what you desire. Okay, intention opens intentional manifestation for fields. Okay, so you literally have opened and created you got a field, and I can't make this shit up. This is given. You got some land somewhere, right? You've been given this field in the ethers, right? And with this field, you've created a grid, and now on this grid, you are inputting and encoding and all of that, what it is that you want to show up, and that's what's finna show up for you. That's what, because you got the keys. You got the keys. I can't say it no more. You got the keys. All right, so prepare for this new lifestyle because you just been given the keys. All right, love and light, y'all.